Hey there, it's Bobi aka Paginator, and we're here with a flip through of this hunting themed junk journal. So this is a journal that I made for as a donation, actually. One of my former students, I'll let you know his first name's Chase. He is in his 20s. He and his girlfriend are expecting a baby, and things were going great until all of a sudden they weren't, and he got rushed to the hospital in heart failure. He also lost circulation in his leg, and it had to be amputated. His family is obviously going through a really hard time right now, and the community has set up an auction. People can donate things, and then all the money raised goes to the family. So I donated a handmade junk journal, and the lady who won the auction, she had asked for a hunting themed junk journal, hunting or camping, wilderness kind of stuff. So we're going to start with the cover. It is flannel. I just absolutely love this. I bought extra flannel because I thought I want to make myself a flannel covered journal. And I have some digital prints, for example, the deer that you see on the cover here, and he's just backed with some torn paper that I inked with ground espresso distress oxide. Oh, please also forgive me, one of my nails popped off, this middle one here, so sorry if that looks funny. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like with the bow tied at the end, but we do have this really beautiful orangey kind of ribbon. She said that that was one of her favorite colors, and orange also goes with hunting quite well. In this front pocket here, we've got like a triple pocket that's cut from leather. And we've just got some different cards and things, as well as a sprig of eucalyptus. I've been including those in a lot of my journals lately, and it makes them smell nice, and I just love the look of them. So as we flip through, like I said, you're going to be seeing some digital prints, some coffee-dyed paper, and then just some embellishments. As usual, I want to give this person a lot of writing space, so I tried really hard not to over-decorate. This is an altered paper clip that has a little pocket, and there's a little card and a backed sticker of a lantern, and it says "Find Your Fire." Here's just a little cluster I did with some stickers and a piece of leather. This pocket says "Be Constantly Curious," and there's this little dangle tag here that says "Dream Big" that's tied on with some string. And then in here I've got some vintage ephemera stuff. This one is actually digital printable, but then I've got two pieces of actual vintage ephemera that came in a kind of a bundle thing that I got on Etsy. So this one is a receipt from a contractor or builder for some job work, and then this one, look at how beautiful this is. It's from 1901, the Raymond Syndicate, all one store from Boston, and it is a receipt for a gallon of paint, which costs $2.13. I have some pieces of map in both signatures, and these are from a set that I found at, I think I found this one at the Goodwill outlet. I can't remember for sure, but it's from the Battle of 3rd Winchester, 1864. I just like the map look and the colors in it. Here we've got this little flap with some cute pumpkins, and it says "Let It Be." And then this is an envelope thing, a little foldy thing that if I were to undo this paper clip, this whole thing would undo, and there would be journaling space. And I would show you, but there's so much stuff in here, I don't want to just come spilling out everywhere. I have one other of these, and I'll open that one so you can see how they work. You know, just a ruffle made with this same silky ribbon that the closure is made from. Here we've got a little top tuck spot made out of leather, and then just a couple of pieces stuck in there. Another altered paper clip with a pocket, has some little tiny pieces in it, and it says "Chase the Sun." Another beautiful deer print. I didn't put too many of these pages in because I thought, okay, when you go hunting, there's only going to be some portion of hunting that's for deer. There's lots for other animals and stuff, but around here, deer is what a lot of people hunt for. And it's interesting because as I tell you about this, I'm looking out onto my back porch and there is a little deer laying there chewing some twigs and leaves. I would move the camera and show you, but it would scare her. Deer are really, really skittish. If I even get close to the glass door, she will get up and run, and I don't want to scare her away. So I'm sorry, you're just going to have to take my word for that. Another pocket here and just some pieces tucked in. I had this piece that was just too big to fit in any pocket, and I wanted just to keep it as a simple journaling card, so I just folded it in half. That's something that you can do if you've got big ephemera pieces, say from like a scrap pad or printable or something. Fold them in half and turn them into like a little mini booklet thing. You can see that some of the pages are sewn around, some are not. I didn't want to do that with all of them. I did put a little fox sticker up here. Here we've got a journaling, hidden journaling card, and the topper is leather with a little bit of burlap ribbon. And that just slides right back in here. I might have to show her some of this stuff because she might be like, okay, why is there a random piece of leather in the middle of that page? This is just a little envelope thing that I paper clipped to the flippy page. We have a moose. This is my favorite animal. Moose come into my town as well sometimes, not as often as the deer, but they do show up from time to time. I had to chase one off of the school, or out of the school parking lot with my car once. I basically just drove super slow and kept honking at it till it got out of the parking lot. You might be going, why can't a moose be in the parking lot? Because little kids go there. Moving on. Here we've got a wolf and another map page. You can see an envelope here. This one also is just paper clipped on. I've put a bear on the front. This actually came to me in my Once Upon a Book Club box ages ago, and I saved this envelope. And I made a really fun card. I think it's just beautiful to go inside. I used ice spruce and ground espresso distress oxide to make this, and just splattered it with a bit of water. And then it's just on the back of some coffee and bubble dyed paper. The envelope is quite large, and so that's why I decided to just paper clip it in. That way she can take it out if she doesn't like it. I can't believe how gorgeous this coffee dyed paper turned out. I literally used the cheapest like coffee instant stuff I can find at the dollar store, and it just looks beautiful. Here we've got a page that flips out, and there is a jumbo tag here with this pretty floral and then black and white polka dots on the back. Here is a pocket, and then we have this card. I saw this funny quote in a video that I watched for inspiration. It was also a hunting themed junk journal, and I thought I have to find this quote and make it into a journaling card. It says, if God wanted us to be vegetarians, he would have made broccoli more fun to shoot. If a person is a hunter, they will totally like that. Now, I understand that some of you watching this video, you might be vegetarians or you might be anti-hunting or whatever, and that's fine. You know, everyone's entitled to their own opinions. This person is a hunter, and they love it, and it's something they do with their family. It provides meat for their family. It helps control the animal population, and so that's, you know, that's their choice to do. You don't have to agree with it. It's just a thing. Here's another pocket that I just stuffed full of little ephemera things. Some tags and just some pieces she can journal on. This page, I decided to put mushrooms on one page, and so I've got a few down here in the forest. They're a little shiny. And then on this belly band, I stenciled a mushroom using the ice spruce distress oxide. And then I made this card that has mushrooms on it, and the little sentiment says, you are more capable than you know. So that just slides right under the belly band. Here we've got a wolf, and this says break the routine. The only butterfly in the junk journal is right here. The person who's getting this loves the color orange, so she also loves teal. So I took some of the threads that I'd gotten off of the plaid flannel when I frayed the edges. And it's not exactly teal, but it is kind of blue, and it's a good contrast with the butterfly. So I just did a little bundle of thread here, a la Barbara from 49 Dragonflies, and put a butterfly on top. Here's another ruffle. So this is Explore, and it's part of a cute piece of double-sided cardstock that I had found, and I decided to just fold it kind of wonky. So we'll see the other half of this in a little bit. Another pocket. This is Let Yourself Rest, just with some more little ephemera pieces for her to use. Here's our other one of these things that unfolds. There's not quite as much stuff tucked into this one. So I'm going to take the paper clip off and show you how this works. It opens like this and then this. So if she wanted to use like a black Sharpie or something that would write over this, or a silver marker or something, she could journal on this space, or she can just keep it like it is as a pocket to keep these little goodies in. And in this one, we just have some tickets that I made. So they're just there, and she can pull them apart or use them as is, or whatever she wants. This is just a piece that came with the digital kit for these papers, and it just says number 122, total F. I don't know what that means, but it makes me laugh because I think, oh my gosh, we're totally F'd, or something like that. Here's one with a little flappy piece. We've got some bark kind of paper, and this says just breathe. I decided to put my own handwriting in there at one point. Another little piece. This is left over from one of the ruffles that I did. It says you are enough down here. Just lots of empty space for her to write. Look at this fox. He's so cute. Now this is not a pocket. I needed something to cover the very edge because when my printer printed this page, I printed one side and then fed it back through, and it like stopped short of the edge by about a centimeter or so. So I just tore some coffee and bubble dyed paper and inked around it with ground espresso, and it makes a cute little decorative edge. So if you have issues with your printer doing the double-sided stuff, don't throw those papers away. Use them and then find a cute way to like cover up the white space. Here we got another pocket, lots of ephemera in here, some tags. I put a sticker inside that she can take out and use. And we've got another altered paper clip. It has a little deer tucked inside, and it says Wild at Heart. Here's the other half of that kind of funny shaped paper. I love this plaid. It's so cute. And it mimics with the plaid on the cover. Or echoes, or however you want to say that. Here's another cluster. This is a piece of leather, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see that very well. When I got this piece of leather, it was scraps from an Etsy shop, and they sold me just their scrap pieces for dirt cheap. And they had cut this number in 345. I have no idea what it means, what it stands for, but I thought it was cute, so I put it here. This one is a pocket. You can see I can slide my finger here. And I made another one of those cards with the Distress Oxide, Ice Spruce, and Ground Espresso, coffee and bubble dyed paper. There's one other piece that I made with these, and it's just little tiny. It's in the very front inside an envelope that I stamped my Page One Creations logo on and wrote her a little note. So I don't really need to get that one out and show you. It's the same technique here. If you want to try this, just use a soft brush like this. I had one for each color, and I just covered the space, really smushed it around, and with your second color, it's important to smooth over the border between your two color patches, and you can do this with as many colors as you want. And then I just dropped little bits of water to get the oxidation and that cool effect. Here we've got another flip out here, and the tag that's inside here is actually an old page that I think maybe came from a calendar or something. It's just a print of the woods, and it has this beautiful golden sunset on it. We have some more map with some stickers. This makes me want to go be in the woods so badly. Okay, this is the end of the journal. So on the right hand side, we've got a big leather triangle piece as a pocket. This is kind of a tarnished old concho or something like that. It's metal, and she likes teal, and you know, this, I thought it would just kind of go, and we needed something here, so I attached it there. There's another big journaling card with plenty of white space on the back, just tucked inside, and a peacock feather. And then I saved this for last because this is the thing that I'm like so proud of myself for. I made this in Canva. I took one of those deer prints, which again was something that I had purchased. Used a little bit of this table runner you've seen in a couple of other of my journals. It's just big, so I'm able to use a lot from it. So a little bit of that for texture. And then I added some words here from the musical Into the Woods by Stephen Sondheim. You may have seen the movie version or on Broadway or something. But these are the lyrics. It says, "Into the woods you go again, you have to every now and then. Into the woods no telling when, be ready for the journey. Into the woods each time you go, there's more to learn of what you know." So I just made this in Canva. I took this image and uploaded it to my Canva account and added the words. I love it so much. I don't know if she's going to love it. I hope so. And that holds true for the entire journal. I really, really love this one. I'm super sad that I have to go give it to her on Monday. I want to keep you. So we're going to tie a bow here. Just hold this down for a second. Like that. And it is all ready for her. So this has been so much fun to make and show you guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. As for journals to sell, I'm hoping to be working on another flannel one to sell soon, but Craftoween's starting, so it might not be till after October's over, but I do still have a couple of things in my Etsy shop if you're interested in picking up something. No pressure whatsoever, just there's a couple things there if you want. So have a wonderful, magical, and bookish day. Happy reading, crafting, or journaling. Adios.